Итак, всем здравствуйте, продолжаем наш Хогвартс. Так, поехали. Ага, так, мы сейчас... Нас Слизерин не сдал, ему прилетит пепелей. Мы бежим сейчас к Пиглам. Он, кстати, был у директора, его директор вызвал, поэтому мы не могли никак с ним пойти в запретную библиотеку. Пришлось самой идти. Ну и самой, а с, может, с подручным. Ой, здесь я не была.
Revelio.
А, я поняла. Ну ладно, пошли дальше. Это что? Может, это нужно...
Incendio. Levioso.
Ладно. Пошли дальше.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section, as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
In the second, they were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh,
Боже,
and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
насколько я прикипела к этому персонажу, ну очень сильно прикипела. Может, потому что у меня деда не было в жизни, ну ладно. Настало время показать, чего ты стоишь на дуэлях. Как знать, может, в нашей школе появится новый чемпион. Финальный раунд скрещенных палочек пройдет там же, и обычно. Если тебе нужны тренировки, манекен в твоем распоряжении. Лукан. Жду тебя в Нижнем Хоксвилле. Приходи поскорее, я хочу поговорить о Рукфилде и Форлоу. И лучше сделать это за пределами замка Нати. Ну, как раз и посмотрим, что мы пропустили.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Подожди, я не помню, что это было здесь. Мы пойдем к тебе сейчас. Так, коллекцию не будем трогать. Карта задания. Экспеллерамус! Уклонитесь от атак врагов, используя кувырек, используйте против врагов. Вот это я буду сейчас заниматься. Так, где? Да не буду я сейчас идти к тебе, у меня сейчас другое. Карта мира. Эта карта мира, большая ее часть покрыта туманом, который не позволяет вам видеть все подробности. Ну хорошо. Деревушка — это небольшое сообщество, разнообразное по всему миру. Это деревушка, которая называется Нижний Хоксвилл. Все деревни дают вам возможность найти нового торговца с точки с летучим пламенем, побочные задания, коллекционные предметы. По мере своих исследований вы будете рассеивать туман, открывать остальные части карты, что даст вам возможность изучить новые места, деревни, подземелья, лагеря бандитов и многие другие. О, отлично. Так. Мне сейчас... Ну, не знаю. Вот я не пойму, вот зачем? Вот за что? Я хочу это пройти.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Так, я запуталась. Да, я знаю, там бабочка есть. Мы еще не разгадали тут загадку. Я это помню.
spare a moment? I could use your help.
Чего?
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
I suppose it must seem that way. I'm not sure it's justified. It's often been a matter of circumstance.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
They're adorable. Why would you be afraid of a puffskein?
They seem adorable until one sticks its tongue up your nose. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskein Dunkeen.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Words can be cruel.
Thank you. Poppy keeps offering to help me in overcoming my fear, but I'm too afraid to take her up on it. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumour has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
Давай
Very well.
попробуем.
If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it.
Все равно
Come and
туда
find me if
собираюсь
you get the
идти
proof.
на урок.
I shall be forever in your debt.
Hidden herbology corridor. Sounds
Так.
intriguing.
Нет, девушка моя, это не то, что мне нужно. Я задание как бы выбирала и не хочу им. Слышь, меня от задания отвлекать. Я, конечно, с радостью помогу, но тогда, когда у меня будет времени, а не когда ты захочешь. Да я вообще бегу. Ты мне скажешь, пожалуйста? Я поняла, что
Off on another.
Revelio.
дерево теплица. Это гигантское дерево стоит в центре теплицы Хогвартса. Его система корней столь же глубоко и запутана, как подземелье самой школы. Что ты светишься, Настя?
I've been sending elves to my mother, pleading with her.
Revelio.
Так колокольчики звучат, значит можно, можно искать спокойно. Так, там что ли? Какая запутанная система. Я понимаю, что могла так пройти.
Revelio.
Я постаралась.
Revelio.
Сливы цепелины. Это похоже на редиску оранжевого цвета. Оранжевого цвета фрукты парят вверх ногами, когда вырастают. Некоторые считают, что они могут обострять восприимчивость человека ко всему необычному. Давай через... Я понимаю, что можно пройти и прочее. Как же быстрее будет? Ну все, пошли. Подожди, стой, куда пошли здесь?
Revelio.
Дорогая профессор Чесноу, как мило с вашей стороны вспомнить, что я люблю клубнику. Неудивительно, что маглы обожают эти душистые ягоды. Чтобы вы не выращивали, все получится отменного качества. От горячавки до ягод. Очень надеюсь, что под вашим руководством моя племянница тоже освоит этот навык. Ленора вас души не чает, уверена, как и все прочие ученики, с наилучшими пожеланиями, Элеонора Эверли. Ну что, поехали. Так, это задание мы уже помним.
Good morning, Professor Garlic.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear.
Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie.
Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement,
But the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge.
the prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new pot and pack out the soil! The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo!
I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor?
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
I'll say, I nearly went deaf.
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or rose?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping... Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant. Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest. Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Ну, скажу так, интересно, кстати, метод дуэли. Взял капусту, капусту взяла жрать, но она медленная.
Reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves. I shall end our lesson here.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Thank you, Professor. But looking after plants isn't all that thrilling to me.
I think you'll come to see that the fruit is well worth the labor. As we herbologists like to say, tend to your plants and they'll tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Со старыми тебе не нравится?
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
Handy resource in Revelio.
My mother adored the decoration.
ППС, куда ты бежишь?
I have family in Ireland.
Так, задание. Можно мне сюда попасть? Так, понятно. Мне, значит, нужно в дуэль попасть. Так.
Chinese chomping cabbages terrify me.
Там уже дойдем. Так. Теперь мне нужно задание. И задание мне нужно вот это. Мне нужно, значит, как там? Уклонись от атака врагов, используя кувырок, используя сенсор против врагов. Это типа... И здесь надо? Давай попробуем здесь, а уже потом пойдем, если у нас не получится.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of Crossed Wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get started.
А что, отказываться от бесплатного
We can make
партнера?
this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
Почему их больше становится? Почему я не могу тоже троих-четверых?
Fringo! Is that all you've got?
Да не буду.
They made a crap's breakfast out of you that round. Care to try again?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. Not right now.
Understandable. But don't take too long. We'll be waiting.
Я так поняла, мое задание... О, нет! Смотри. Значит, все ок. Значит, можно продолжать дальше себя мучить. Ой.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to...
Excellent idea.
Бла-бла-бла-бла. Можно?
This time will be a bit more of a chat.
Да, давай.
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Here. Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
That's it.
Here. Incendio.
Excellent form.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
Да у меня КД не такое.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio.
Next time, perhaps. Keep trying.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio.
Ой.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Good one. Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
It was only a training dummy.
True, but it's a difficult dummy. Believe me, I know. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Plus, you'll be even more formidable in crossed wands. Other duelists had better beware.
Так, а что мне там осталось? Только... Интересно. Да, осталось только кувырки теперь поделать.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of crossed wands ready?
Look who's back. Ready to redeem yourself?
Так, попробуем.
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Давайте.
Yes, Natty.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
Is that all you've got?
Oh, there goes my wager.
Better than that.
Levioso. Expedio. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Accio.
There you go. Fringo.
Ты можешь это убить? О, боже мой. Понятно, с манекенами можно как-то общаться. Обратно забаговались.
What a victory! You've won the tournament!
It was mostly luck, that's all.
Please, you wouldn't have got this far on luck alone. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
Yes. Ух ты! Ух ты! Ух ты! Ой! Бегите, глупцы! Он сейчас нас сожрет. А, окей.
Revelio.
Колодец 4 тварей. Некоторые студенты верят, что любой, кто завоевал доверие всех 4 тварей, может загадать желание у этого колодца, будь то рядом с Фестралом, Грифоном, Химера или Гиппогрифом. Так. Задание. Надо ее найти. Не, ну круто же. Подожди. А почему у меня черная? Я же ее ставила. Ладно, поехали.
hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked you to do.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice. You seem to have but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life.
Incendio!
Ой, я сейчас все равно пойду в этот, по зелеварению. Ладно, давай инвентарь сейчас снаряжение почистим немного. Так. Я модная девочка. Сейчас надо пойти и задание. Давай зелеварение пойдем сейчас посмотрим. Как раз там еще и побочка есть.
Aura's or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade.
Professor Black would never do an aura about on Professor Sharp's death. I bet he knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
Но надо их открывать все равно. Прости, милый.
Got it.
Что же будет на зелеварении, интересно?
Revelio.
Значок мракоборца профессора Шарпа. Мракоборцы составляют основную правоохранительную систему Министерства магии. Они защищают волшебный мир от всех видов угроз, особенно от темных магий. Этот значок мракоборца принадлежит профессору Шарпу.
Revelio.
Ну и ладно. Больно хотелось. Распоряжение. Дата 31 декабря 1875 года. Отправитель мракоборческий центр. Тема Горбин и Бертес. В последнее время возле магазина Горбин-Беркус наблюдается нездоровое оживление и неурочивые часы. Неурочивые? Ну ладно. Особенно после полуночи к черному ходу доставляет подозрительные видосвертки. В учет репутации магазина мы решили увеличить число мракоборцев, ведущих наблюдение. Вы выходите в их число. Ожидается дальнейшее указание. Понял. Поехали.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own.
Это хорошо.
You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. You must stir your cauldron in the correct direction. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
Я типа закончил.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumor.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
Ну, давай
Very
достанем.
well. I'll bring you a fupa feather.
Brilliant!
Вот мне потом
Wait
глядеть
until you
на
see what
это.
I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Your potion should not be there. Remember, precision is key when brewing potions.
Here's the fupa feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Endurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Should you chop the dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it! Again.
Dragon Dog! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be point from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Edurus potion, as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Спасибо.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Сок.
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gareth's inspiration.
Так, хорошо. Обратно FPS упал. Как я люблю этот FPS! Задание. Так. Так, карта. Карта мира. Нам сюда. Что, нужно бежать теперь? Ну ладно, побежим. Может, что-нибудь еще на пути.
What are you up to now?
Так. И вот так. О, боже мой. Пойдем сюда. Как раз пособираемся потихонечку. Свежим воздухом пройдемся. Вышибись.
If I had to pick a professor to race against, it would
Подожди, а мы этот...
Revelio.
Не? Ну ладно.
Hello there. Sometimes I'm not fully sure.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Дом Хагрида похож.
Revelio.
Ничего нет. Тут через башню. Ну, это хорошо. Я знаю, что не туда пошла, но я хочу этот. Посмотреть, что здесь все-таки. А, это совы здесь. Вспомнила башню сов.
Levioso.
Я тебя нашла. Ты где, падла? Да, о, боже мой. Тут нельзя никак спуститься по-быренькому, но не упасть. Давай попробуем. Давай потихонечку. Спокойно. Давай. Давай. Ну ладно. И так сойдет. Я так пошла, потому что ищу везде лут. Вот и всё.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Что
Hello,
у тебя?
Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll. And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibililand. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair on their own. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right. But how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
Off on another adventure, are we?
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
Archie, I don't have time to argue. I've told you repeatedly not
Я
to
хочу продать
stray far
предметы.
from home, especially when I'm inside with your little sister.
But you should see them, Mummy. They're beautiful. These horses.
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
What do you have for sale?
Можно я
What
продам?
can I help you with today? I'll have no trouble selling this. Thank you. I hope to see you again sometime.
Ой, выпал. Ну ладно. Так, снаряжение. Так, здесь что у нас? Не садни перчи. По-идиотски я выгляжу, если честно. Ой, как оно подходит, как оно подходит. Так, все остальное могу продавать спокойно.
Hello, Mr. Semi.
What can I do for you?
Это что только что было?
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today? I hope to see you again sometime.
Ладно, пошли посмотрим, что здесь. А, вот здесь что.
I never thought Ranrock's wonders would go this far.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Ну как эту штуку стату-то можно же убрать?
Revelio. Revelio.
Not a day goes by I don't use something.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Что ты хочешь?
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your carts.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me.
Я постараюсь, милый.
It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
Я займусь этими дурачками и посмотрю, что...
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Ты что, вообще, что ли? Иди ко мне.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Ну иди. В разделе коллекции вашего руководства появились новые типы врагов. Здесь вы можете получить ценную информацию о врагах, например, об их уязвимости к определенным заклинаниям. Нифига себе!
I'm not done with you. Stop that right
Нет, меня трогать,
What on earth
пожалею.
just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were mere myth.
Mere myth? You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols?
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
Ah.
My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
Эй, ты чего? А.
Curious. The pyres are back where they started.
Accio! Incendio! Accio! Incendio! Levioso! Expelliarmus! Accio! Incendio! Protego!
Clearly, all three of these pyres are meant to be lit.
А, за это время, что ли?
Incendio!
Yeah.
day. I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success.
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Might I beseech you for some assistance?
Hello? Can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys? I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
I'm afraid I'm not keen on mucking about at the bottom of lakes.
Oh, please don't say no just yet. Perhaps if you understood my plight, you'd change your mind.
Perhaps? What precisely do you need to retrieve, and why?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back.
Greetings. I understand you're quite the enterprising young Ravenclaw. Professor Fig tells me you found a long-lost book for him. I'd like to talk to you about it.
Ну а что делать? Надо помогать.
This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is.
Вопрос, как нырнуть? Для меня еще... Блин, на Симпсона похоже. Я-то думала, будем нырять. Подводное
I should let
плавание и
Grace
все
know that I
остальное.
found her family astrolabe.
Эх.
Find dive too terribly difficult.
Сначала я переоденусь. У меня мокрая. У меня все мокрое. Так. Снаряжение. Что здесь у нас? Ну, это лучше, чем, наверное, вот это. Пока я понимаю, что обновить его нельзя. Что здесь у нас? Шарфик. О, да, наконец-то что-то новенькое, что-то более такое удобненько даже. Мило. А давай его.
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
I did. I hope it makes your father happy.
It will. I can't wait to see his face. Thank you so much for doing this for me. And for my family. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there. Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
Тут еще дядьке надо помочь, и все, я ухожу от этого.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Orn.
Так. А, тут еще есть ниже. Ух ты. Так, задание. Вот. Я не гонюсь за шмотком, просто хочу помочь гоблину бедному. Бедному и несчастному. Туда, что ли? Давай попробуем еще одно испытание пройти. Аж интересно, что будет дальше.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
А, дальше? Нет. А где-то еще есть, что ли? А, вот.
Incendio! Accio!
Так, 2 есть. И тут шарик. А вон он.
Incendio! Accio!
Merlin himself would be proud.
Мне кажется, или тут портал должен быть? Да? Мало кто знает, что история живых лабиринтов в Шотландии ведет отчет с 15 века с темного волшебника по имени Йонан Блэквуд. Йонан был отпрыском немагического ветви рода Вудов. Родители Маглы не понимали его, и в попытке найти себе место он занялся семейным делом, подстигание живых изгородей. Говорят, он мог переброждать заросли шиповника одной лишь силой мысли, легкостью создавая завораживающие зеленые скульптуры. Это восхищало, в то же время и злило его домочадцев, не терпевших колдовства. Их неприязнь только усилилась, когда Йонан прислал приглашение в Хогвартс, где он поступил на Пуффендуй. Именно в стенах Хогвартса Йонан повстречал Артемизию Блэк, полукровку, от которой отреклась родня из-за того, что ее мать вступила в связь с маглом. Вопрос чистой крови был для Артемизии болезненной темой. Она считала, что достойная девичьей фамилии матери и в остракизме, который ту подвергли родственники, винили отца. В то же время она не поняла Вуду за его магловское происхождение. Артемиза видела в нем такую же, как она, жертву обстоятельств. Это все.
Incendio! Levioso! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Acutego! Levioso! Incendio! Levioso! Tego! Expelliarmus! Incendio!
Позоришься?
Levioso! Incendio! Ha! Ha!
Пошли дальше.
I didn't always like a polite battle.
Привет.
Your little son. No.
Past the ruins. I'm on the right track. Revelio. Protego. Revelio.
Ух ты!
Incendio.
А я не умею еще это.
Levioso. Levioso.
Ну ладно.
Levioso.
Да, я знаю, что там я пропускаю. Ну а что делать, если...
Levioso. Accio.
Что здесь у
I
нас?
should investigate.
О, господи! Напугали.
my fault you're a deadly great spider.
Так, дальше идем.
Here's playing tricks.
An encampment. This must be it.
One less human to worry about.
Incendio! Leviosa! Too late for you to learn the error of your ways. Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
Anne will regret not joining us. If he doesn't come round now, he'll be made even more of an example.
Should have killed that traitor Arm when we took his cards.
Ну, как сюда забраться?
Oi! Pass that fire whiskey over here. You have to learn to share. Your little magic tricks won't distract me.
Could it be?
That was a grave mistake.
If only Redrock were here to see this.
I won't rest. Won't get away.
How many of you are there?
Not quite such arrogance. No! No!
Leviosa!
I've been fighting since before you were born. Was that your best?
I won't rest.
Где этот чел?
That was meant for an intruder. You can't stop us.
Фу! А. Вижу, иду.
When are you going to give up? This is sad. Really, it is. Well, this doesn't hurt. What's the point of this exactly? You won't get away with that.
That was quite something. Now, to Freon's carts.
Да, я почти чуть не умерла.
Revelio. Oh, here's a pleasant surprise. Quite an enchantment. The carts are returning to Arn. Incendio! Accio!
Да, мне показалось, думала, что еще есть. А последний, наверное, наверху, да?
Levioso! Protego! Levioso! Accio!
Как всегда, переполненный. О. О, прикольно. Шапку поменять было бы здорово. Так, а тогда где шарики? О, господи, слезь ты. Шарики, шарики, шарики. Там еще есть. Может, за пределами где-то, что я просто не вижу. Я не понимаю, где эти шары могут быть. О! Запрятались.
Incendio! Accio! These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Я не понимаю, зачем это, конечно же, сделано. Хотя бы что-то давали, что ли. Это вот только открываешь и все. И все. Так, я думаю, надо заканчивать.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Это что? А-а-а. Не, мне надо пойти вон туда. У меня же нет места. Я так понимаю, да? Я же... Нет. А, что я сейчас буду распылять? Я сейчас просто продам это все. Что я буду распылять? Я это же все могу продать.
Hello, Mr. Semi.
What can I do for you?
And what do you have for sale?
Не продать, а не
What can I
купить.
help you with today?
Давай это продадим.
I hope to see you again sometime.
Arn, I have good news. Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly fading. Ramrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good in wizard kind. Thank you for proving them wrong.
I managed to free your carts fairly easily.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Oh, I can't wait to have my things back, especially my paints. You know, you've inspired me. I've been dealing with witches and wizards for years, and we've always got along just fine. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all that is good between us.
What a nice idea, Arn. I wish you luck with it.
Не, ну
I
это
can't
круто.
wait to get started. Thank you again for all you've done.
Так, на этом мы закончим.
All the best to you.
В
Once my
общем,
carts arrive, I'd be happy
в
to...
следующей серии начнем. О, даже 15-й. В общем, о, еще с ним можно будет торговать. Отлично.
Revelio, why don't you have a little peruse?
Листики. Давай купим.
There we are then. That'll do nicely, I'm sure.
Отлично. В общем,
Appreciate
всё.
you stopping by. Be sure to visit me again, won't you?
Так, всего хорошего. До скорой встречи. Спасибо, что были со мной. До свидания.